The 1950 FIFA World Cup was the fourth edition of the FIFA World Cup, held in Brazil from June 24 to July 16, 1950. This tournament marked the return of the World Cup after a 12-year hiatus due to World War II, with the previous tournaments in 1942 and 1946 being cancelled. Brazil was chosen as the host nation after presenting a bid at the 1946 FIFA Congress, emphasizing its desire to host the tournament in 1950 rather than an earlier date. The country had previously been a leading candidate for the cancelled 1942 World Cup, and its infrastructure improvements and enthusiasm for football made it an ideal choice post-war. The qualification process was complicated by various factors, including political tensions and financial constraints following the war. Italy, as the defending champion, participated but fielded a weakened team due to the tragic Superga air disaster, which claimed many of its top players. Brazil qualified automatically as hosts, while other nations faced withdrawals. Notable absentees included Argentina, India, who withdrew citing travel issues, and Turkey. Ultimately, 13 teams competed in the tournament: Brazil, Italy, Sweden, Uruguay, Spain, Switzerland, Mexico, Yugoslavia, Bolivia, Chile, Paraguay, England, making their debut, and others. The tournament featured an innovative format where teams were divided into 4 groups for the first round. The winners of these groups advanced to a final round-robin stage involving 4 teams: Brazil, Uruguay, Sweden, and Spain. This was unique as it was not concluded with a single final match but through this final group stage. In Group 1 and Group 2 matches, Brazil dominated their group with impressive victories over Mexico, 4-0, and Yugoslavia, 3-1. Uruguay advanced from their group with a significant win against Bolivia, 8-0. In total during this stage, Brazil scored 21 goals, showcasing their attacking prowess. Italy suffered an early exit after losing to Sweden, 3-2, in their opening match. The decisive match between Brazil and Uruguay took place on July 16, 1950 at the iconic Maracanazo Stadium in Rio de Janeiro. With nearly 200,000 spectators, expectations were high for Brazil to secure victory. They only needed a draw to win the title. Brazil initially took the lead with a goal from Friaca shortly after half-time. However, Uruguay equalized through Juan Alberto Schiaffino. Alcides Gigia scored what would be the winning goal for Uruguay with just 11 minutes remaining. Uruguay's comeback victory is famously known as the maracanazo, marking one of football's greatest upsets and leaving Brazilian fans in shock. The aftermath of this defeat had profound implications for Brazilian football culture. The loss led to significant changes in team management and player selection. The Brazilian national team adopted new colors, yellow shirts with green trim, after criticism regarding their white jerseys worn during that fateful match. This tournament also set attendance records that stood for decades. It remains etched in history not only for its competitive spirit but also for its emotional impact on fans worldwide. In summary, the tournament featured 22 matches, saw a total of 88 goals scored, and crowned Uruguay as champions for their second time. Ademir from Brazil emerged as the top scorer with 9 goals throughout the competition. There are thousands of great videos like this on the channel. Please take a look, please share and subscribe, or visit the Bonswivit channel on eBay, which has over 250,000 rare and collectible items listed.